we got a big game this weekend, a huge game.
We do. What are we betting? What are we wagering?
All right, here's the wager. Your Purdue Boilermakers go up against my Arizona Wildcats. And they're mine again now that I made up with Caleb Love and everything like that.
I don't know. I don't think Tommy Lloyd feels that you're like a part of the program.
I'm a part. For this Saturday, I'm going to be a part. Okay. Just for this wager. Day. For this wager, I'm part of the program. Okay. So here's the deal. The deal is the loser, and the game's in Indy, so you should feel pretty good about this one. The loser has to wear the other's school attire head to toe for a day. Head to toe. Hat,
on the pod.
Everything. The whole day. Like, you can't take it off. You got to take
so pictures. If I go to the gym, I got to rock in Arizona.
Everything.
Right, you know what? They have some sick shorts. The shorts that they the shorts that they used to have when it was like the Mike Bibby.
Oh, they were awesome.
I might just buy like a throwback Arizona jersey if they live. All right, that's a good bet. I'm with that.
All right.
And you know what? If Purdue wins, you got to buy my Purdue jersey and you got to rock that shit.
Done.
All right.
Absolutely. Okay. Absolutely. I don't know where I can buy it, but can you buy it?
Or you have to go on NBA.com and
I'm not getting your Timberwolves
and make a Timberwolves jersey. I'm not doing it.
I will wear Purdue. I will wear the number 4, the Hummel number 4. Maybe maybe the woman in the store that told, remember when I tried to buy that jersey?
She defended my honor.
She really did. All right, let's get to the game itself, because this is a game that honestly a lot of people feel like they're the 2 best teams in America right now. Arizona's number 1, Purdue right in the mix there. Obviously, they got that one loss to Chris Collins in Northwestern. Arizona's undefeated. Where do you? To me, I think, again, I think the advantage lies in playing down the road from Purdue. I think they're going to have the home court advantage.
No, I hear it's like 100 tickets are left. It's basically a sellout.
It's going to be great.
And now, I don't know how many people stay from the Ball State Indiana State game that's prior.
Yeah.
So you might see some empty seats from those people clearing out after that game. But it's going to be a big time environment. I mean, this will feel like a Final Four, Elite 8 type deal. I thought Purdue offensively just was phenomenal in the second half against Alabama. And Bama gave them some problems too. Bama's talented. My goodness.
Yeah.
I mean, Sears is good, and Estrada didn't even play all that well. But
Sears was awesome. But they're not getting that out of Sears every game.
No, I know. That was a great game for him. Boy, Arizona's guard play is tremendous. And that certainly concerns Purdue with the way that they've. I mean, look, Boo Booey goes for 32 and 9, no turnovers. Sears has 35. There's been some guards that have gotten him. And when you're talking about Kylan Boswell and the new and improved Caleb Love, who let's face it, like his highs where he was playing in the Final Four and he led Carolina all the way there. He was unbelievable in that run. But we also saw last year. Some of the struggles. His decision making has been better. His assisted turnover ratio is pretty good.
Defense.
Yeah, and he's guarding. Like that's certainly an improvement. I am curious with Fletcher Lawyer, who has been able to impact games at times with his scoring. Tennessee, he went for 27. He's got to be better defensively. And I'm looking at Arizona's starting guards, and it's like, even if you put like Pella Larson is good.
Really good.
He's really good. And Lance Jones will start on Caleb Love, I'd assume. Yeah. Braden Smith, it's a big-time matchup with Kylan Boswell.
Boswell's so tough. Now,
he is. But I think that if Fletcher Lawyer's guarding Pella Larson, that could be a problem for Purdue. Just because of the physicality, the size. I mean, Pella Larson, like, he dang near pitched a perfect game against Wisconsin. Didn't miss a shot, didn't turn it over. Yes. He was phenomenal. Ballo has the physicality to certainly bang with Zach Edey. Edey just wears people out.
Right.
He just fouls everyone out. It's Krivas. You should look at it.
Krivas is going to have to give them 12 or 15 minutes against Edey.
I thought Alabama early did a nice job of being physical with Zach and keeping the ball out of his hands, but it's just for doing it for 40 minutes is almost an impossible task. It truly is, because he wears your guys out. It's like body blows from a boxer. And when you get that over time, and Zach Edey is in phenomenal shape. He played 37 minutes
against Alabama.
There's some dumbasses that think he's not good. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
No, there's some dumbasses who think he gets like this preferential treatment.
No, I saw a video where they were saying that he was like a plus 44 from the line against some, like, basically against what? Alabama, Tennessee, Gonzaga, and Marquette.
Yeah.
Well, duh. Like, look at what he does, dude. And now there was a play in the Bama game where I thought, like, he initiated contact and he kind of bowed Pringle in the face.
Yep.
And it's like, well, and then they called Pringle for a foul for like chucking him back. It's like, well, he just got blasted. And look, Edey gets fouled more than anybody in the country. I think the arguments that are being made about him, being reffed with a conspiracy is the stupidest thing of all time. But he wears,
Rob? Hey, you know what I love about it? Have you ever heard Zach Edey complain about the officiating?
No, I never have.
Isn't that amazing to me? Like,
I've never heard him talk about it.
That's the best thing about Zach Edey is, like, he's so smart and just gets it in every way, right? Like, a lot of guys would lose their shit.
Yeah.
And he never does.
I know. He's going to be National Player of the Year. I mean, against 7 high major opponents, I think, against 6 going into the Bama game, he was averaging 27 and 12, but that's now add 35 and 8. So the rebounds go down a little bit, points go up a tad. Yeah. He's unbelievable, man. He really is.
Don't try to do that.
Yeah. So that's going to be, but you know what? The glass is where this game can be decided, because Arizona gets there. And they're a phenomenal defensive rebounding team, which is something that Purdue has been able to exploit. I didn't think Purdue was great on the defensive glass against Bama. Bama got second chance opportunities. And then certainly the
Keyshawn Johnson will be somebody that Purdue's going to have to figure out, because
no doubt.
Here's the thing with him is he can come weak side. And honestly, that's where I think there's going to be a lot on him. There's going to be a lot on him.
And Keyshawn Johnson has been phenomenal. I mean, he's been so good. You knew he'd guard, but I think the fact, against Wisconsin, he made some shots. Yep. He's a good player, man. He's good.
So are you objectively, who are you picking in this one? Are you picking?
I honestly feel like it is a toss-up.
Yeah.
I think it's a throw the ball up and
here's what I'm going to say. If Arizona wins this game, if they win this game in Indy, I think everybody's got to now say, hey, you know what? There's a dominant team today in college basketball.
That would be fair.
They're a step above everybody else. If they go into Indy and beat Purdue,
they've slaughtered everybody except for Duke, and that was in Cameron. And I guess Michigan State was close. That was a 6-point game. Yeah. I don't know. Their resume is not like incredible.
Nope.
You compare their resume with Purdue, it's not even close.
Nope.
It's really not. But you have a head-to-head. If they were to win in what's going to essentially be a semi-road environment, then I would be okay with you saying that for now. Yes.